Wicked, 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 wicked. Wicked tones, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, what's up everybody? It's Joey B. Happy New Year. I wanted to say what's up and come to you guys with my first video at the top of the year. Today is January the 1st, 2017. I wish you all prosperity and financial blessings and health and wealth and all of that good stuff. I am doing a video to respond to Kim Burrell. Kim Burrell recently came in the headlines after she made some remarks in a sermon that she gave. I don't know if this was her congregation specifically because it's her church, or if she was just visiting or whatever, but she gave a sermon to a congregation, and it was not a little, but a lot of hateful speech that was thrown by her into the microphone. You know, y'all seen it.
Anybody in this room who's dealing with the homosexual spirit, beg God to free you. That perverted homosexual spirit is a spirit of delusion and confusion, and it has deceived many men and women. And it's caused a stain on the body, and those homosexual spirits have been angry, and they come up against it. You gotta love everybody. Get rid of the serpent. Come on. You cannot give instruction to God holiness with that much perversion. You as a man will open your mouth and take a man's penis in your face. You are perverted.
After watching the video and, you know, dissecting it and actually being able to digest what she was saying, trying to see if she had any points that she was making valid and just in saving correctly and all of that stuff, even reading some of the comments from the backlash, specifically from the LGBT community, you know, I just felt like, I got to get on this video because I need to voice some concerns that, you know, I'm just seeing, you know, not from Kim Burrell's side, but also from the LGBTQ side. So I want to address both sides, actually. Some of you might not be able to receive what I'm about to say, but this is what's on my heart, and I want to say what I feel. Now, again, I'm going to be addressing a lot of things in my commentary, but, you know, as always, you are free to express your opinion. Please drop your comments below. If you feel other things that I feel, you know, by all means, I welcome you to bring dialogue to the table and you know, let's discuss. So let's jump into it. Kim Burrell preached this hateful rhetoric to a congregation that, you know, in a nutshell, I'm not gonna go over it verbatim, but in a nutshell, you know, she's saying that all gays are gonna die in 2017. And the problem that I have with women, specifically black women, like Kim Burrell, because she's not the only one. She's not the only one that thinks this way. The problem that I have with women who preach this type of rhetoric and ignorance out to the people is that, you know, these type of women, they are secure with a gay friend when it comes to money, beauty, styling, home interior, all of the things that could benefit their life and organize their life more. You know, these types of women are totally okay with you being gay and, you know, giving them your talents that you have to offer to make them look good. You know, they're okay with that. But when it comes to you getting married, when it comes to you finding love, when it comes to you wanting to be a confident and proud individual, somehow that always gets shut down or, you know, told you're not supposed to express yourself and that the world doesn't look at you as if you're worth anything because of what your sexuality is. You know, my message to Kim Burrell and women who think like her, you can't judge anybody because you will be judged the same way you judge someone else. I'm not a religious person, so don't beat me if I'm like not quoting that right. Women who think like Kim Burrell, do you know that there are several women who are out in the streets having babies, sleeping with other women's husbands, going to the club manipulating on other women's husbands and boyfriends and fiancés. There are men out in the streets sleeping with transsexuals behind their wife's back. There are men who have million-dollar and multi-million-dollar incomes, who have wives at home with babies. The wife thinks her husband is out on a business trip, and this guy is in another city at a strip club, spending his money away, paying for prostitutes, paying for thoughts, paying for people to give him pleasure that you're probably not giving him at home. You know, a lot of you women, you think you have your housewife life and your finances on fleek, and you can wear your Louboutins and your Gucci bags and your Chanel bags, and your husband is out getting his balls sniffed by another man, and you don't even know it. To the gays, all of this anger, all of this rage that you guys have and are throwing it at Kim Burrell, I see a lot of your comments and you guys are saying, oh, well, she's fat and her hair is nappy and her hair is this and all of this. Y'all have to stop that ignorance. That is completely ignorant, what you're saying to use as a retort to what this woman has done. Am I crediting her for saying what she said? No, I'm not. But if you're going to hold someone accountable for something they may have said, you can't use childish and elementary remarks like that. And furthermore, to a lot of you who are saying these mean things to this woman, it should be a strong look for you in the mirror, because this is how a lot of you gays treat your own. You fat shame them. You tell them that their looks aren't good enough to be a part of the community. So you have to look at the spectrum of this. You can't call someone a Christian or a fake Christian or a fake prophet and a hypocrite if you're being a hypocrite yourself. A lot of the behavior that a lot of you as people of the LGBT community, the behavior that you have poured upon this woman and things that you have said about her, it is the same vicious rhetoric that you prey upon your own people in your community. So this Kim Burrell situation, you all created this monster. A lot of you gays were out supporting her, doing her music, praying with her. She's slave for the gods. Her voice is this. But as the saying goes, all skin folk ain't kinfolk. This is my first video of 2017. I'd love to know how you felt about it. Please feel free to drop a comment below, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.